remain high in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, where Goma continues to reel from escalating violence and political uncertainty. The head of the UN mission in the DRC, Bintou Keita, arrived in the city this week for a round of high-stakes meetings, including a controversial sit-down with Corneille Nangaa, who's a political coordinator of the rebel-aligned AFC M23 coalition, which now holds sway over parts of the North Kivu province. Now, Keita's visit, which also includes talks with civil society groups, women's associations, and the SADC regional force, comes as diplomatic efforts falter and confidence in MONUSCO's presence has been dwindling. So what does this visit actually mean for local peace prospects and the region's volatile future? Well, for more, we're now joined on the line by Channel Africa correspondent in Goma, Jimmy Shukrani. Jimmy, always good to talk to you. Thanks so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Jimmy, set the scene for us. So what's the security and humanitarian situation in Goma right now, especially in the light of recent developments?
Yes, thank you so much. Since the M23, IFC M23 is in Goma, there's a humanitarian situation. At first of all, it was deteriorated because a non-government organization was not working as well as due to wars and other conflict recorded in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. But some months after the situation was being restored, and some NGOs began just to work not only in Goma but in other territories and other entities which are under controlled or which are overtaken by the M23. And right now we can confirm that there is no great deterioration of humanitarian situation because the whole entities controlled by the M23, they are just, maybe we can say they are trying to be secured by the forces which has overtaken the North Kivu and the South Kivu province, because before that there were a lot of groups of Wazalendo who just according to M23 leaders, came to destabilize the security and the carried of population. But right now, there is some changement. It's not 100%. We cannot confirm that, but there are some cases which are reported in these areas. But right now, we can confirm that there is a situation which is happening on the ground, and maybe this is trying to ensure the population that it will be one of the solutions. So according to the humanitarian, the authorities of Alliance Fleuve Congo and M23, they are trying to improve the manner of working of NGOs because they didn't cross the whole villages and the territories under control, because we have trying to see the Doctor Without Borders trying to travel to Goma and until to Masisi, to Goma, to Ruchuru. They leave Ruchuru, they come in Goma. When there is a cases, we are trying to see after the war. Another thing where our listeners and must know is because the World Food Program has just begun to accompany the displaced who returned in their origin village. So that's to show the degree where the humanitarian situation is trying to be improved at this time. we can say there is some strength which are just put in place in order to help those who are in need, the help after the war, just to be to find that aid in collaboration with many NGOs working in the North Kivu province.
Tell me a little bit about this meeting that Bintou Keita had with Corneille Nangaa. It's raised a few eyebrows. What are the implications of the UN engaging directly with a figure aligned with M23, and what message do you think it might be sending?
Yes, as you know, the UN in DRC is called MONUSCO, the mission of the United States in DRC. MONUSCO, just say it has a great role just in conflict here in DRC since 2001, when Joseph Kabila, the former president, retired to the regime in the 2001. The MONUSCO has just a great role of trying to find a resolution to the conflict recorded in Congo since 1997 until now, because there are North Kivu was a region which recorded a lot of armed groups, which until now they are trying to destabilize the security of the people. So Bintou Keita in Goma, it's a great sign. It's a great sign which shows maybe the restoration of peace, or the tournament of things, because she's the one who was implicated the strength just to find a solution to the conflict in the eastern part of the DRC, and she emphasized this since the M23 began just to fight against the Congolese army in 2021, when the M23 began by occupying some areas in Ruchuru, like Bunagana. Bintou Keita showed very on high at the international community that in eastern part of the DRC there is a great problem, a problem of insecurity. So reason why the international community must put the strength together in order to fight against this insecurity. His presence in Goma for this situation, it means there is a role which the United States or the MONUSCO must do something just in order to help maybe the Congolese government or the Alliance Fleuve Congo, which is fighting against the government of Congo, just to find a solution, because the MONUSCO sometimes have a great relation with two parties. You have to know that when the IFM-23, the military of M23 have retired in Goma, the MONUSCO's element just still in Goma until now. And when the CCR and the MONUSCO trying to repatriate some politics, and FARDC and Wazalendo who were in Goma, you understood it last month, the MONUSCO was assisting that activities.
Right.
So that is mean they know very well what's the problem, and they have to contribute on high just in order to find a solution and to help the government of Congo to understand this question and to find a great solution in order to make that peace everlasting and large peace can be founded in the region. So the coming of Bintou Keita means that the MONUSCO has just a great role of trying to make a solidarization between the party in conflict. And you remember that she's coming someday after Joseph Kabila, the former president, and is the President Kabila who just initiate the coming of the MONUSCO's forces here in Goma. This is mean there is maybe a solution which can be found in this period.
All right. We're going to have to leave it there, Jimmy. Always good talking to you. Thanks so much indeed for your updates.
Thank you so much, Peter.
And that's our correspondent, Jimmy Shukrani, who's in Goma there, covering that story. Bintou Keita, the head of the UN mission in the DRC, visiting the area at this time.